Hi everyone, Lorraine here. Won't you get ready with me today? I'm getting ready to go to a jam with my music friends. We'll be going to a sports bar, and it's a big place, but on a Saturday and a Sunday afternoon, they have a special room which they set aside, and I suppose it's very busy on a Friday or Saturday night, but they allow us to gather in that space so we can just make some music and have some fun. So I'm getting ready to go out and do that. A young subscriber, and I just love it when young women subscribe to my channel, asked me to do a sort of a minimalistic, natural look for a hooded eye. I've already applied my eyelid primer, and the one that I always use is by Mario. I love this. There's a lot of product in here. I've had it for a long, long time, and it has 2 shades of the primer as well as a very finely milled powder, which I always use to dust over the whole eyelid after I put the primer on. I've also put on a matte, sort of a taupey color shadow, and the one that I used today is Maybelline Nudes. This one. I really like this palette. It's just beautiful. It has some shimmers and some mattes. So I used the taupe one, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a little bit of a crease, because with hooded eyes, there's not a whole lot of area to be fiddling around with different shades of eyeshadow. So what we have to do is create a bit of a crease. So I'm going to take this small brush and just dip it into a bit of a darker shade than the one I have on. And then I'll just press that under the bone very gently. Now, I didn't even realize I had hooded eyes. I hadn't even heard the term until about 5 years ago. And all I knew was that I did not have big eyelids. But I was never one to really do any fancy looks in terms of wings and different shades of eyeshadow. That really never appealed to me. I always like a very natural look. So you can see that there's a little bit of a darker shade there, creating a bit of a crease. And what I'll do is I'll take my brush and just blend that in, so there's no line of demarcation. And that's really about all I would do for that. It's a very subtle difference, don't you find? I'm not even sure if it's worth it. And, you know, this type of a look, I would say for a special occasion, not just to go for a jam with my friends, but in order to demonstrate, I'm just doing it today. Now, what I can do also is take a little, again, the same brush, and dip it again into that darker shadow, and do a little bit of a darkening at the very edge of my eyelid, maybe the outer third, and sort of blend that in there. I don't know. Does it really show? Is it going to stay for several hours? I don't really know, but it's an attempt, right? And I'll do the other eye off camera. I did take some time right there to try and tweak that look. I don't know. I just think it's a bit of a lost cause. I don't know if you can really see any shadowing in that crease area or on the outer part of the eyes. But what I do want to make sure, though, is that whatever eyeshadow has come down here, is I remove it, because I want that eyeshadow to always be moving up. I don't want it to ever be dragging my eye down. So I always make sure that I remove anything that's there that would be darkening the area under my eyes. I certainly don't want that. What I do like to do, though, is put a little bit of a shimmer in the middle of my eye. So I'm going to take this one here as just a touch of shimmer, and just press it into the middle of my eye. I just kind of press it in there. Now, it's not going to stay all day. Will it transfer up towards my eyebrow? Maybe, but anyway, I don't really care about that. I do have a few friends who've had plastic surgery to correct their hooded eyes. And but they had their surgery done a few years ago, and now the criteria here is very strict in order to have the cost covered by health insurance. Your vision has to be quite considerably impaired, so the drooping has to sort of go over your eye to prevent you from seeing. So that's pretty severe. I went to an eye specialist about 4 years ago to inquire, and he said, no, you don't have any impairment of your vision, so it wouldn't be covered by health insurance. But I could certainly pay to have that done, and the cost would be $3,000. Well, if I was a younger woman, I might have done that. But I thought, well, you know, I've lived with this for this long. I still enjoy my eye makeup. So I think I won't spend that kind of money on having eyelid surgery. But it really makes a difference. My friends who've had it done, it really makes a difference in their appearance. Yeah, I have my big fluffy bathrobe on. It's definitely winter where I am here in Canada. There's not a lot, but a little bit of snow on the ground. And I like to be warm. So I love this particular bathrobe. I'm using my Sephora eyeliner pencil, and it's blue. It's kind of nice. I like it. And I'll use it to put just a bit of a shadow under those bottom lashes. It just takes a touch. Very pigmented. Now, what I've been doing lately is promoting my holiday baking. I live in an apartment building where there are a lot of seniors. So I said, well, I'm going to offer some of my tried and true holiday goodies, recipes that I've been making for my family for, 50 years, to people to buy, people who just don't feel like baking themselves. This, by the way, is a wonderful face primer. Maybelline Master Prime. I'm almost finished this. I love it. It has a very nice, cool feeling when you put it on the skin. And it just spreads beautifully, and it just helps the makeup go on smoothly and adhere all day. I love this. Anyway, so the first year I did that, I had quite a few orders. I have about, maybe 10 items on my list. So I had quite a few orders at first. Then COVID hit. Well, nobody was entertaining. Everybody was depressed. Nobody felt like celebrating the holidays. And so I didn't have very many orders at all. But this year, I'm starting up again, and I've already had an order. So that's kind of fun. That's something that I'll be doing this week. This makeup by Revolution is a stick makeup. Many different brands have these stick makeups. They are so convenient. I just put that on all over. Now, I've already cleansed my skin, of course. I applied vitamin C serum, eye cream, a gentle moisturizer, and of course sunscreen all over my face and décolleté. So this makeup, all I do is just press it in with my dry sponge because I am too lazy to ever wet these sponges. And I will then use my brush, and it just melts right into the skin. It's beautiful, and it's very convenient. Now, I find this particular one, I don't even need powder. It dries down to kind of a satin finish. I wouldn't say matte, but I don't feel that it requires powder. I'll just take my brush and blend, blend, blend. One cannot blend too much. I really like that finish. I like that very much, and I don't feel the need to put powder on top of that. Of course, I will be putting a little bit of blush, which is a powder, so there you go. The brows, I'm using Golden Rose, and it's very similar to the e.l.f. Wow Brow. Really nice color, a taupe color, and it works just great. I bought this from Lady Makeup, and I will list and link all these products that I'm using in the description box for you. Brows are done. Revolution Mega Bronzer 01 Cool. Again, lots of product in here. This is going to last me a long time, especially because I don't necessarily use bronzer every single day. I'm never exactly sure how to apply it, but anyway, I'll just do it this way today. Just bring it up here. I don't know. I just swish it around. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for Black Friday, although some of the Black Friday sales have started already, to begin my holiday shopping. But I have asked my family to tell me what they want and need, and especially the kids. Well, my 16-year-old grandson, he probably would want money. You can't go too far wrong with that. But the 12-year-old and 7-year-old and 5-year-old, oh my gosh, they probably have so much stuff already. So I'll be doing that because I do pretty much all my shopping online. I love it. This is a lovely blush by Annabelle. It looks pretty bright. The color is rosewood, very pigmented, and you just need to just tap a little bit there, but oh, it's just a lovely blush. I really like that. Next, Prime Lash Mascara. I just reviewed this, and they had sent me 3 colors, black, brown, and blue. So today I'm going to use the blue. Isn't that a lovely blue? It's kind of a navy. I mean, it doesn't look like it's brilliant blue on the lashes, but I really like this brush. It picks up all the lashes, and it's a nice, light, watery formula. And I'll finish off camera. My lipstick today, Lise Wattier Gourmand Lipstick, color Prune. Look at that. This is the second tube of this lipstick that I've had, and this is almost all gone. I love it. Creamy, comfortable, beautiful. I don't know what to tell you about these hooded eyes. I mean, you know, I have wrinkles and saggies and baggies that younger women don't have to deal with, and I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, I'm not sure that I'm the one to give any advice on how to create a crease. The only thing that I would say is just to make sure you push that color up under that bone, and that's where you create the crease, and maybe add a little color on the outer edges of your eyes. I love it when you spend some time with me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.